So we've got the Scottish Episcopal Church there, that old one. And then here is the Church of Scotland, St Andrews, in there. And then there's another church, but that's actually been turned into a theatre, just there. And who knows what else we'll find. We just heard the bells go, and I think of this clock tower up here. And I don't know if that's a church next to it or what. We're going to have a look. So we're in Peebles. So I just drove 5 minutes along from the hotel. Just have a look at this little town. Of course, it's in the evening now. So I think all the shops are shut. So I just thought I'd have a little walk and see what's happening. See what there is here. Yeah, so the 8 o'clock bells just went on that. Ding dong dong dong. So it's 8 o'clock in the evening. Tuesday evening, the John Buchanan story. Museum, Registrar Library, Citizen Advice Bureau and all that in there, look. Peebles Town Trail. Yeah. Have a look, it sees like little gardens and things in there. Quite nice, isn't it? That, yeah. All that there. I can smell fish and chips. Scottish Border Council offices. Charity shops and things. Sully's Fish and Chips, that's what that is there. So that's what that one is over there. So that's fish and chips, that's not good smell. And I could smell up here like burgers or something like that, beef like steak. There's a Greg's there, look. So it's fantastic having this, the lovely summer evenings, the light nights and all that. You can just do this sort of thing, 8 o'clock at night, the sun's still high. And, you know, you can explore a bit. The views down that alleyway. What's this? It's a lion with a shield. And we have John Vetch. Gold. I wonder who won gold here. Let's have a look. Paralympics. Gold medal equestrian jumping. I mean, this is an amazing looking church, this, isn't it? Daily worship, it says. Church of Scotland. So, 2 Church of Scotland churches here in one town. I mean, I don't know how they're both still open. We'll go and have a look. Presumably the river's there. We're going to have a look. Let's have a look here. We've got, maybe it's in 2 parts because there's a bridge there and a bridge here. So maybe the river splits. We'll go and have a look. Yeah. Look at the lanterns, the lampposts on this bridge. How ornate they are with the fish and everything on them. Eh? Look at that. Lovely painted and looked after and everything on this bridge. Incredible, aren't they? So we've got the river, and I mean, look at the little seats they've put in the archway underneath there as well. The stonework and all that's incredible, isn't it, on this? So this is over the River Tweed, and other little footbridges over there. Look, that little footbridge. So a play park for children here on the other side of the riverbank. So you can probably do a little loop round, you know, walk round over that footbridge and round a little loop. Yeah, I mean, what a scene, eh? Lovely. Let's have a look at this. So the Tweed Bridge, built or reconstructed in the 15th century and replaced an older erection, and then in 1834 it was widened on both sides by public subscription. In 1900 the town council doubled the width by extending the east side. So really this is 15th century, but then widened in 1834. Yeah, amazing. Yeah. So yeah. So downstream is where the hotel is. Cross over here. Look at the view up this way. It's like a little island there, look. And there's a weir. So maybe water gets diverted over that way. I'll have a look, see where that other bridge is. There. Yeah, so that's just the view walking back over the bridge again. There's all these little footpaths and little gardens and things. And there's like a swimming pool there as well. Got a sign to the hotels, and I'm in the one at the bottom there, McDonald Cardrona, which is not in Peebles. There's obviously these other big hotels in the area. So look at this. Here it says the Cuddy Path on that side with steps going down. Ramped access to the church hall and all. Look at that. I mean, that's like that's the wheelchair access to the back of the church hall. That's incredible, isn't it? Eh? Dear me. And then there's like steps down to the river down there as well, and then on that side as well. I can't believe that that's like ramped access to the church hall and Courtrue's House Terrace. Going up there. Looks like a bit rickety. I mean, yeah, it's all right. It's quite. So the fact the bottom's pretty solid. Yeah, so it's just going into the back of the church there. Look, that's amazing, isn't it? That's how they've had to do a ramped access into there. That is amazing. So yeah, so there's another bit of the river here. So it's split. So there must be like a split here. So it's come through there, and in fact, there's another bridge then. Yeah. So it's actually Edelston Water. It's a tributary flowing in. So where the weir is, sort of just past the main bridge I was showing you earlier on for the River Tweed, this is a tributary stream which runs into the Tweed. So that's what that is. I'm thinking it's split into two, but it's not. It's just that it just flows into the Tweed just down there. So it's called the Cuddy Path. So it must be just the path that goes along the side of this river, which is a tributary flowing in. But it's complicated because actually the reason it's confusing is this is flowing the opposite direction to the Tweed. So this is kind of coming this way, whereas the Tweed is flowing that way. So the main Tweed river flows that way. This is coming in here, so it like comes in, and then it must sort of hit that weir, and then all the flow is kind of coming back round again and going, you know, like so it does a big U-bend basically. It does a big, yeah. So people have got their back gardens basically just backing onto this river. Oh, there's the bells. 1:15, is it? Look at that. So in the back garden, you've got like millions of ducks just having a sleep next to the river. Yeah, right. So I think I'll just head back towards the hotel now. Just had a little walk around Peebles, quite interesting. famous red door. Peebles Old Town, look. So yeah, so this is the Cuddy flowing along. Then it comes in here, then the River Tweed flows that way. So you can have a walk around the old town and that, yeah. Right, yeah. So maybe I should walk down, because that's the old town here. Historical interest, maybe I should walk that way instead of going back to what I was saying, going back to the car. I should just walk across there, go and just do that loop, maybe. So we'll have a look. So I'm looking at that, thinking that's historic and all that, but actually it says the old town is down this street down here, so we'll go and have a look. See what we can see. Chocolate and Pastry School, run by Ruth Hinks. Right, yeah, the sun's in my eyes here, but there's something on the other side of the road that I think could be historic that we're going to have a look at. I can't actually see it for the glare of the sun. So we're going to have a look, see what this is. It's like these little gardens and things. Let's just cross over here. See what this is here. It's like an old wall. And like plaques, information and all that. I don't know if you can get in this gate. Is this gate open? Or what? It's like a little bolt in it. Let's just do that, yeah. Have a look, see what this says. It's like a little garden. And there's a lot of, I can smell like steaks or something cooking, a smoke, like a sort of smoke thing. Right. So what does this say? In the 1930s, the local county council had improved the old town roadway, making it wider. So they purchased the building to demolish them. But then, World War II came along, so everything had to stop. And then, after the war, they couldn't continue, and they disposed of most of the properties they acquired. So now there's a bottleneck in the unwidened bit. Okay. Cosmos and things there, look, flowering. Oh, back, yeah, mixture of things. There's metal sculptures erected in 1997, 1999. To the centenaries. Right. Look how well maintained this little garden is here. Rock garden created in 2020 for the pandemic. Right, yeah, very nice. We'll have a look. There's another little plaque down here we'll have a look at. So we're in Peebles in Scotland. River Tweed. Historic cannon that was found in Peebles Garden, and I think it might be connected with Oliver Cromwell's campaign in Scotland mid-17th century, but more probable date 1800 against the French invasion. That's what that is there. And then what's this? The plinth supported the original cross which once stood in the quadrangle of the Chambers Institute. Yeah, so this is the plinth of the cross. I can smell like smoked steaks and all that. A charcoal grill. So that's where it's coming from. It's like a little place there. The Two Rivers veterinary practice, so that's what it is. You see the Two Rivers. Right, so we're going to go back down to the river now. Down this way. Yeah, so this looks like maybe where the two rivers join. So this tributary flows into the River Tweed at the weir, just here. We'll go and have a look See what we can see. There's a little seating area just there. Look as well. Okay. This is the swimming pool just here, like the leisure centre. Go and have a look. Yeah, there's like a bridge at the mouth where it enters the Tweed. So the Tweed, there's a little weir flowing over there. Yeah, so this is it. So this is the end of the Cuddy as it flows into the Tweed. So it's just sort of flowing out down this little passageway here. And then you've got the River Tweed and then the weir, and then off it goes. Right, there we go. This is the main bridge where, you know, pointed out the sort of lampposts and all that were ornate on the bridge. And yeah. So it looks like I can get back up that way, and then I'll head back over to where I left the car on the sort of main street. Sunlight, the chimneys are sort of illuminated and stand out, and it shows you how many fireplaces some of these properties have had in the past. Right, of chimney pots. I mean, look at that one there. Lost count of how many there are on that one. But there is actually one with smoke coming out. Somebody's got a fire going. It's actually the one with a little grill on it up there. There's actually some smoke. If you can see it coming out of there. Someone has got a fire going, but it actually seems mild to me. I mean, it's like, feels like it's maybe 18 or 19 degrees still. There we go. Right, nearly back at the car now. So I just left my car outside that. Look, Peebles Rugby Club. There. So it must be the ground behind there. 2 PM kickoff. So just near the entrance to the hotel I'm at, they're building some new houses and things here. But there's still a nice driveway up to the hotel. But what there is this little parking area. I've noticed some people they're fishing in the middle of the river, standing in the middle of the river fishing. I don't know if I can see them from here. But just down here, the River Tweed is flowing. Trout and grayling fishing. So there you go. So that's fly fishing only. So that's what's happening. They're standing in the middle of the river, fly fishing, trout and grayling. So I could see them when I drove up. I'll just see what we can see from here. Well, this is just next to the hotel. As I say, I did see a fish jump out of the water to catch a fly. So that must be what goes on. There must be a good area for fishing. So what I can see from here. Yeah, so there they are there, look. It's like a father and son. Just doing a bit of fishing in the river there. What a scene that is, isn't it? Huh? With the view and that, the hillside. Yes, there you go. Right, that's it now. I'm going to go and back to the hotel room and just catch up with some emails and things like that now. and relax. It's about 8:35, I think, in the evening now. But I mean, you know, it'll still stay light for a while. Of course, because the hills are really steep up there, the sun's just dropped behind that hill. But it's actually, if you're on the flat, the sun will still be light. It'll still be up for another couple of hours before sunrise, before sunset, sorry. And because it's clear, it should be light all night. Yeah, very nice. So this is the sort of little driveway into the hotel. Brand new, sort of, well, quite young set of trees planted. They look like, I think they're all lime trees, all planted up here. So there is like a gym and a pool and all that down here, but the pool's closed for maintenance until 3 or 4 days time. But you can see the sort of gym area here.